Oh, countdown!
BE3.
And send us your questions and comments. If we read yours,
So,
you might even nab a
14
special giveaway that
13
you want.
10
All right, they're timing
9
me. I'm getting excited. Everyone here getting excited?
8
All right.
7
Where are we?
6
6,
5
5.
4 3 2
All right,
1
guys, enjoy the show.
Ah! 谁叫比我大声？ Oh, I know this. DOS system. DOS system. CD. B3. Quake. Loading. Are we looking at Quake? Touch. Happy New Year. What? Wow! That is Quake. Wow. Chung, chung, chung. A hot girl? Awesome music. Ooh, I like how the shots fired are synchronized with the music. Ooh! Cool weapon. Quake Champions. How does it work? Champions? I know Quake is a really, really old game.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Studio Director.
This is not a remake. This is 我们来听看看这是什么样的游戏。
Good evening and welcome to the Bethesda E3 show.
欢迎来到 Bethesda E3
Quake is back.
发表会 ，Quake 回来了。Quake 的中文是
The game
赶快
that fine competitive multiplayer is back and better than ever. You know, it's hard to believe that 20 years ago, Quake was first released, and
20
if
年
you'll
前
excuse the pun, the aftershocks can
20
still
years
be
ago.
felt to this day. Quake set
雷
new
神之
standards
锤
for multiplayer and pushed the boundaries for graphics and gameplay.
Wow.
Quake also
Like
became a pioneer for
grandfather
esports,
in
and
multiplayer.
20 years later,
多
Quake
人
is
游戏
still played in tournaments across the globe.
20
The
年
biggest
后，
of those
现在
tournaments
还是
is
有
our very
比
own
赛 Quake，
annual gathering QuakeCon,
它
which
算
will
是
attract
多人
this
游戏的
August
始祖。
tens of thousands of people to Dallas. As a co-designer of the
Co-designer
original game, I'm
哦，
extremely proud
它原
and
本是
excited
设
to
计
be
城市
standing
码
here
的这个
today
游戏，
to announce the next chapter of this
非
great
常
game,
荣幸
Quake Champions.
跟大家介绍 Quick Champion 战神之锤，Champion 胜利者。
Quake Champions is a competitive arena-style first-person shooter for the PC,
FPS
designed for players of all skill levels.
第一人
Whether
称
you are new to Quake
竞
or
竞
have
就是
been
直接
fragging for the
直接
last
对战
20 years, Quake Champions will give you the challenge and rush you'd expect from id Software multiplayer games. Now, we know that high
它会让你有那种
performance
线
is
上
critical
胜诉
with
爆
this
发
type
的
of
感
game.
觉。
You know, so be assured, as with any id Software game, that Quake Champions will be fast, with amazing
快
graphics running at
很漂亮的
120 hertz with
画面
unlocked frame rates.
Whoa, 120 hertz, 120 HC
You're
赫
going to
兹
get，heart-stopping
然后
action that will keep
不
you on the
不
edge
锁
of
你的
your seat
FPS
as you fight in classic arena combat. Quake Champions
是
also
很快
taps
的
into
那
another
种竞
hallmark
技
of the
场
franchise,
arena combat
unique
对战。
and badass characters. The game features a diverse cast of warriors, each with different attributes and unique abilities, allowing you to fight the way that you want.
哦，你可以自己
And you
调
know
整
that
他们的
it has a
数
long
值，
tradition of supporting
照自己
competitive
想玩
tournaments.
的方式
And
玩。
that continues with Quake Champions. The game is designed for world-class esports play at every level, from the world's greatest Quake players to
给
anyone
你竞争
willing
的，
to
你
test
可
their
以是
skills in the
随
arena.
性一点的，你也可以
So
是
as part
世界
of
顶
the
尖
launch
型
plan for
的
Quake。Champions, Bethesda will be supporting and expanding competitive tournaments and
是的，第一人
leagues
称射
beyond
击
QuakeCon.
FPS 游
And
戏
we'll have more
Arena
to share
style
about
竞
that
技场
in。the coming months. I hope you enjoyed this sneak peek into our newest game. Join us
Don't think
at
I can
QuakeCon
play
in
this.
August, and we'll have even more to talk about. And now, please join
Sounds
me
too
in welcoming
competitive.
Bethesda's Global Vice President of PR and Marketing, Pete Hines.
好了，接下来请来是 PR 公关，为我们介绍。I've seen him last year.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Tim. As Tim said, we'll have even more to show on Quake Champions this August at QuakeCon. And it's right there in the name. How would we not have our
Arena
new
means
Quake
better
game at
players
QuakeCon?
kill you. I agree.
But right now, we're not at QuakeCon. We're at E3, the biggest week in gaming. And this is the Bethesda E3 showcase.
Like if there's a beta free-to-play beta period, I would want to try it. But if it's like purchase to play
to everyone here
and
with
to
me
get
and to
wrecked
the
by
millions of you
better
watching
players,
online around the world, thank you for joining us.
Probably
we planned
passing.
this showcase just like we make all of our games for you. Now, last year our showcase kicked off a big year for
非常多
Bethesda,
人。
one of the biggest in our many years of making games. So let me mention
大
just
概
a
会
few
介绍几
highlights.
款。
The Elder Scrolls Online was
不一定耶，
released
每一家
on
公司。
console and became one of the best-selling games of 2015 and was named MMO of the Year.
MMO of the Year in 2015，2015年的最佳线上多人
We
游
launched
戏
Fallout Shelter, the
就
very
是
first mobile
Elder
game from
Scrolls
Bethesda Game
上古
Studios,
卷
and
轴
it。became an instant hit and winner of
Fallout
multiple
Shelter
mobile game of
was
the year
on
awards.
iPhone, Android，手机游戏
In
Fallout
November,
的
Fallout
也是
4
很
was
受
one of the
欢迎。
biggest launches in the
Oh,
industry.
Fallout 4 was great.
So you've heard of
One
it.
of the addictive
And won numerous
RPG
Game of the Year awards, including at DICE and again
with
at the BAFTA
different
Awards.
elements,
And now
TPS
Fallout 4 is
and all
bringing
that.
user mods to Xbox One and soon to PS4 in a way that's never been seen before. And just last month, the new Doom was released to
Doom.
rave reviews.
Doom. I have this on my list
Now,
to
the
play
original Doom
that I
almost
haven't got
single-handedly
to it yet.
popularized first-person shooter games, and now you have a new Doom game, faithful to its legacy with some of the best graphics and gameplay ever. And millions of fans have been enjoying the
Doom 也是
fast-paced
才
action and
才
creating
发
and
售
sharing
的
mods
毁灭
using
战士，
Snap Map. The response to
算是
all of these games has been
完全
amazing,
重做。
and your enthusiasm and support for us has encouraged us to go even bigger. You just heard about our new Quake game. Let's see what else we have planned for you guys.
What else？还有什
At
么？
last
还有
year's
什么？
showcase, I told you about the Elder Scrolls Legends, a free-to-play
卡牌游戏
collectible card
free to
game. Now,
play
as I said last year, I am a huge
也是
fan
免费
of
玩的
these games. I play them
卡牌游
a
戏。
lot. So this is a game I'm particularly excited about. Legends provides a very deep strategy experience through both single and multiplayer modes,
Okay.
beginning with a campaign complete with a compelling story,
可以单
interesting
人玩，
characters,
可
and
以
some
对
great
战。
gameplay. The story is told from the perspective of a moth priest named Kellen. I'll let him tell you a little more as we take a look at the campaign's opening cinematic.
有故事模式可以玩 ，Story campaigns that makes it different. Strategy card game，战略卡牌游戏。我想是玩过上古卷轴的人可能会有兴趣吧。如果你刚好也喜
The
欢这种
Elder
卡牌对
Scrolls
战。
show us what was and what yet will be. And they have revealed much to me.
Spare us your stories, old man, unless they can sharpen spears. Our war chief is dying. Our enemies are massing for another attack. We must prepare for battle.
We should go, Kellen. We
敌
have
人
the
又要
scroll
攻
we
击
came
了，
for.
他们要
And
准备。
this one smells blood in the wind.
Patience, Nog. I have words yet to speak here. Stories can do surprising things, Spear Maiden, whether they are true or not.
And what? 哎 and 黑画面 Come back to me! Elder! Scrolls! Legend! Where are you? Doe! so dark on me！ 不要逼我开 YouTube 哦。
The Emperor fled north, leaving Cyrodiil to the invaders. This is the story of a forgotten hero.
Twitch.
Who changed
Or
the very
Bethesda, who
course of
knows?
history.
气死人了，漏掉一大段。Did we miss anything or was it paused? I'm going to check.
When Legends begins, you're set on a path to discover the world of the Elder Scrolls in a way you haven't seen before. The choices
YouTube 比较
you make
慢吗
define your
？Twitch 比较
approach
快
and
吗？
unlock all the depth the game has to
我
offer.
看一下，
A
我偷
two-lane
看一下。
battlefield provides more variety and strategic depth.
Two lane
Players make
battlefield，
decisions
它
to
特别的地
change
方，
the
你看它有
cards they
两
want to
条路，
improve or add to
就
their
是
decks.
像
And we
League of
offer
Legends
full
三条
single-player
路嘛，
campaign
它
as
是
well as
两
multiple
边
ways
对
to
战。
play against the AI or other players in both battle and arena modes. Now, we began public beta testing in April, and so far the feedback from the people who have been playing has been terrific. To celebrate
Improve
E3
or
this
add
week,
to
we'll be letting even more of you into the beta to start playing. Now, if you haven't signed up yet, just visit Bethesda.net, create an account, and sign up, and be sure to keep an eye on your email. Also tonight, we're very pleased to announce that in addition to PC and iPad, Legends will be coming to iPhone, Mac,
现在
and
就
Android
可以
tablets
注
and
册，
phones later this year.
期待。它会在各平台上出，年底。
As I said, I'm very excited about Legends as it brings
因为
together
这是
an
免费
award-winning
玩的，所以
franchise
注
that
册
I love and a new
它就
genre.
会，
And whether
你就
you're a
可以
veteran
玩。
strategy card fan or have never played a game before, it's a game we think you'll all really enjoy. And now, so long as we're on the topic of Legends, let's take a look at what the team at Bethesda Game Studio has been hard at work on.
看一下他们的工作
Bethesda
室
Game。Studios. It's amazing to think it has only been a year since you first heard about Fallout 4.
对啊，
at this
直播
very
即时
event.
翻译
And
啊。
thanks to you, it became not
不
just
然
our
嘞
most popular
现在
game
就是
ever,
现场
but one of the
E3。
industries. It has simply blown us away, and we're incredibly
Fallout
blessed
4
to have
the
fans like
Pip-Boy.
you. Seeing what you've created, not just in the main game with the add-ons and of course mods, it is just incredible.
Loved by the
And we're
world.
not done yet. We're excited to show you what's coming next for Fallout 4.
Maybe not Osaka, because they broke Pip-Boy's head and arm at Osaka. 啊，更新一些东西，电梯啊、武器啊、防备啊，还有这个轨道。What's this for? 运输带。Excuse me. Workshop contraptions workshop. OK， 这是它的 DLC 吗？反正就是可以让你在里面盖更多东西 ，build your own vault， 盖你自己的那个堡垒。Excuse me, July 2016， 7月，今年的7， Don't let me see the crouch 。Is it over yet? I don't even want to think about it. 超恶心的大脏了。This makes you want to go back to the world of Fallout 4 so much. I love their use of the old jazz music. I really like music at that time period. Book your Wasteland vacation now, August 2016. 8
Of
月。
course, we didn't just announce Fallout 4 last year. We also announced and released Fallout Shelter, which over 50 million of you have downloaded and played.
有吗？你有没有
There's a
下载
really big
我的
update
手
coming
机
out. Take a look.
Fallout Shelter 游戏？有时候控制这些小人的世界，它也增加了一些很多新东西，可以对战，新的战斗模式。So cute, the little husky， 可爱的小狗哎。Coming to PC？ 7月，今年7月。 Let's put that down.
We hope you're as excited as we are about all of the stuff
I
coming
can
to
stream
Fallout.
that.
We want to thank you again, not just for your support over the last year, but your support of our whole studio really over the last 20 years.
PC
there is something else, though, that you've been asking us about, and yes, we've been working on
it. I didn't want to play because it's like on a small mobile phone. It's for those people who are like traveling a lot. PlayStation 3 PlayStation 4出在 PS3 现在出在 PS4 就是以前 Xbox 360的画面，这是现在 Xbox One 的画面。Remastered art and effects 完全的升级它的画面。Screen space reflection shader 有很多反光、阴影、水波纹。Play mods on consoles 可以玩模组。Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 5, 上古卷轴5 Skyrim.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the president and co-creative director of Arcane Studios, Rafael Colantonio.
界天际 Skyrim.
Thank you. Hi everyone, I'm very excited to be here tonight on behalf of Arcane Studios, the makers of Dishonored. Our passion is for a very specific kind of game, first-person immersive games. Our games blend narration and simulation in a way that makes every player's experience different.
让你可以投入，
players can improvise
也会让你每一个人玩起来不一样。
Our games encourage replay in order to try different play styles, so that players are free to play their own way.
Okay, I love that. Char style is very different.
We released Dishonored. We were
它让每个人都可以用自己的方式玩游戏。
And the critics all around the world. That was like one of the best feelings for us developers. After that launch, my friend and co-director Harvey Smith took the lead on Dishonored 2, so he went to France in Lyon and worked with the team over there. Meanwhile, I have been busy in Austin working on something else with the team in Austin.
他不讲。
And tonight I have
他说他在跟小组忙什么东西，他不讲。
What that surprise is?
Busy on what?
It's a new game built on the values that are so dear to Arcane. It's another first-person immersive game set in a dangerous universe. Only this time we've added a psychological thrill.
Psychological thrill?
Here is the world's first look at what we've been up to.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032. You have a 9 a.m. appointment with Alex in his office. There is no duration set for this meeting.
MU.
There is a 3 p.m. meeting in TranStar Conference Room A to greenlight research and development plans. Please confirm your attendance prior to arrival.
The house looks awesome. The face doesn't look that good.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th.
Why are you restarting?
You have a
重来了。
appointment with Alex in his office.
Red-eyed.
Good morning, Morgan.
眼睛越来越红。Or is he gonna turn into a zombie? 果然是惊悚型。
Good morning, Morgan. Looks like we have some tests to run through.
他叫 Morgan. Not this kind of game. Psychological thriller. 心灵上会感到恐惧的。And sci-fi 有点科幻的样子。
Good morning, Morgan.
一直跟 Morgan 讲早安。
You're not going to like what I have to say next.
What game is this? Pray? That's it? Pray. Pray. Leo. Ooh. Wow. Sci-fi.
You awaken aboard Talos 1, a very special space station.
Space
It is
station.
year
太空
2032.
站。
You are the key subject of an
2032年。
experiment meant to alter humanity
所以
forever.
哦，
But
我们
things
是要
have
把
gone
人
wrong,
类
of
永远
course.
消灭的
The space station has been
实
overrun by
验
an， alien threat, and you are now
但
being
是
hunted.
那事情
As you dig
不
into
如
the
所
dark
愿。
secrets of Talos 1 and your own past, you must survive using all the tools at your disposal on board of the
OK，
station.
你要用
Your
你
wits,
所有
weapons, and mind-bending abilities.
所有
Prey
还
will be,
还
will
剩
be
下的
available
东
next
西
year
可
on
以
Xbox
存
One,
活。
PS4, and PC. We'll have more to show at the QuakeCon, so be sure to join us there. Thank you.
他叫你看他的 QuakeCon。
Hi
现在
everyone,
只是
I'm
偷
Marty
偷
Stratton,
看，没有日
executive
期。
producer of Doom at id
Oh,
Software.
that looks awesome.
Last month,
It's
we had
like
the privilege of releasing one of the most
it's
iconic
like
titles in our
what's the
industry
sci-fi
to fans around the
thriller
world.
game you guys
We
made me
challenged
play over and
ourselves
over?
to ensure Doom lived up to its incredible legacy, and we thank you, our fans, for making the Doom launch such a tremendous
Sci-fi
success.
thriller has always been
It's been
popular, I
amazing
guess.
to watch and hear from the millions of players enjoying the many aspects of the game.
Doom， 现
From
在在
those of you
看的
gunning for
是
the
毁灭
perfect
战
run
士
through。the campaign, to others constantly testing their skills in multiplayer, you continue to inspire our team. Last year, we told you we wanted to put the power of creation in the hands of
Doom
every
也是
player
在我
through
想
Doom
玩
Snap,
的名单
allowing
中
for。an endless stream of new gameplay. And in the
一直
coming
还
months,
没机
we're
会碰。
excited to be supporting Doom Snap Map with free updates and even more ways to play. We'll be delivering
Okay,
new construction
free
modules,
updates.
including hell
免费
visual
更新。
themes, as well as new props, objects, weapons, and items. While creators
新
can
的
look
东
forward to
西，
new
新
logic
的武
options
器。
and functionality, like the ability to create true single-player experiences with
True
features like the
single-player.
popular weapon wheel found in the campaign.
单
And
人玩
again,。throughout the year, every Snap Map feature and update is free for every player. For
Ooh.
multiplayer,
这
next
些
month
更新
we'll
全部
release
都
two
免费。
new modes,
They're
including
they're
a
not
unique
gonna
Doom
sell
variant
you the
of one flag
DLC.
CTF called Exodus, as well as an
Trying to
all-new
state
multi-zone
over and
capture
over
and
it's
hold
free.
mode called Sector. Later this summer, we'll turn up the heat with the
这个
release
夏
of
天
three free-for-all modes.
3个
including
free for
classic
all
deathmatch.
modes，会
These
3个
modes
不
will
同
be
的
free
游
to
戏
all
模式。
players and playable
Free
on any
again，
existing or future
免
maps.
费更新，
Also
免
next
费
month, fans can look
提
forward to
供
our
你
first premium Doom DLC
新
pack,
的游戏
Unto
模
the
式
Evil. The first
免
DLC
费
pack
DLC
includes 3 new multiplayer
Did he
maps,
say free
Offering,
DLC?
Cataclysm, and Ritual. A new playable demon called
In
the
this
Harvester,
generation, there are DLC
a
for
new
free?
gun, equipment item, armor sets, taunts, and more.
I'm
With
doing
just a
live
month past
Mandarin
since our launch,
translation.
we hope you've only scratched the surface of fun we packed into the game, and we
重
can't
复
wait
感
to
太
give you
重了
even
吗？
more ways to compete, create, play,
确
and fight
实。
like hell. Thank you.
Someone mentioned that Doom has this highly repetitive feel to it. Maybe that's why they're providing the free
Wow,
DLC.
ton of great stuff there for everyone that's enjoying Doom. And again, we thank you, the fans, for making it such
我
a
觉得
hit.
爱玩的人应该是
Doom
以
has
前就
received
有
near
玩 Doom。
universal acclaim from critics and players alike for its fast combat, over-the-top demons, and amazing graphics, everything that it is known for.
I
Now,
played Doom
It is also known
at
as a longtime
real
supporter
young
of
age,
shareware, or for you
that I
youngsters
shouldn't
in the
play
audience,
this
that's
game,
what
but
us
I
old
did.
guys used to call a demo.
'Cause I have
and in
an
a
older
nod to that
brother.
tradition, we've decided to offer anyone that hasn't checked out Doom's amazing gameplay a chance to do it for free. So,
For free.
starting tonight, you can
今天
download
晚
and
上
play
你
the
可
first
以
level of
下
Doom
载
on Steam,
Doom 的
PS4,
第一
or
关。
Xbox One for free.
哇，免费下载 Xbox, PS4,
Now,
PC.
this offer is
这是
only
说
good
PC 吗
this week,
Did he say
but we
PC?
want everyone to have a chance to see why Doom is one of the highest-rated shooters
它让你
ever.
了
So
解
if you
为
love
什么
super
Doom
intense
是
action, or you just
评
want
价
to
最
experience
高的
state-of-the-art
第一
gaming,
人称设
go
计。
download Doom and fight like
赶
hell
快去下载
on us.
第
We
一
think
关
you'll see what everyone else is talking about.
Free.
Now, let's shift from Demons of Hell to Daedric Princes and Secret Assassin cults. Please
Oh,
welcome
Secret
from
Assassin.
ZeniMax Online Studios, the Elder Scrolls Online game director, Matt Firor. Matt?
Everything could be repetitive, that's true. Important thing is if you enjoy the process while you're repeating. That's right, that's right.
Good evening. This week is the
这
one-year
是一个很
anniversary
好
of the
玩，如
launch
果
of
你
the
很
Elder
喜欢那种
Scrolls
射
Online on
击
Xbox
的
One and
快感。
PlayStation 4. Because we were launching the game
然后就
this
打
time
爆。
last year, I was a little busy and I wasn't able to be here in person. But I made sure I was here
反
this year
正
to
they
tell
say
everyone what's been happening with the Elder Scrolls Online. From the console
实
launch
况组
last
都
June
唬
to the
观众
release
说
of
有
three
多好玩
critically
嘛，
acclaimed
我
DLC
从
game
来都
packs
不会
during the
这
year,
样。
all of us at ZeniMax
零
Online
工
have
商
been
这个
really,
这个
really
实况
busy.
台，
But before
好
I go
就
any
是好，
further,
不
I
好
want to
就
take
是
a
不
moment
好
and。thank all of our fans for your support, your
感谢
enthusiasm,
你们
and
的
your
支
feedback.
持
We take it really seriously
还有你
and we
们回
continue to
报
work
给
to
我
improve
们
the
的意
game.
见，
And based on the
不断
response,
的
you like the changes.
更新，做得更好。你们好像蛮喜
Elder
欢
Scrolls Online was named the best MMOG of 2015.
Elder
It was one of the
Scrolls
best-selling games of the year of any kind.
上古卷
And
轴
now supports a highly engaged community of over 7 million of you
7
who have been
million
exploring this enormous world of
7
Tamriel.
亿吗？
Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the Elder Scrolls Online from launch onward.
什么游戏可以下载 Doom？ 刚刚介绍的是 Doom 毁灭战士。现在看的是 Elder Scrolls Online。34 billion monsters slain。好多不同的怪物哦。13 billion quests completed。好多任务。MMORPG 最大的问题就是它是重复的在做任务，然后你要不断的农兵一样。What's the sun silence? $7 million is a lie. Maybe it's really popular in countries like China. 这款入坑没中文，是不是该写信反映一下了 ？There is no Mandarin Chinese this game. 没中文化哦。Wait, 7 million can't be China. There is no Chinese version. Why wouldn't they want to target the Asian market? That puzzles me. MMORPG has always been really popular in Asia.
As you can see, the Elder Scrolls Online community is having a lot of fun playing the
Elder
game.
Scrolls Online.
And our player community is still growing. Tonight, I'm very happy to announce that on June 23rd, we'll be expanding internationally by launching Elder Scrolls Online in Japan.
Japan!
We look forward to welcoming these fellow adventurers to the exciting world of Tamriel. And for everyone who
I was
plays,
just
we have
saying
a
you
lot
should
more
have
great content
Asian
on the way.
version.
For me, one of my favorite moments in any RPG ever was the Dark Brotherhood quest in the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. It was packed full of assassination and intrigue, and like me, fans everywhere loved it. So I'm particularly excited for the launch of the Dark Brotherhood DLC game pack on Xbox One and PlayStation 4 this Tuesday.
DLC.
In the Dark Brotherhood DLC, you'll travel to another location from Oblivion, the Gold Coast of Cyrodiil. The Dark Brotherhood has a perfectly dark storyline full of intrigue and mystery and brings all new repeatable quest gameplay to ESO. So, please enjoy the worldwide debut of the Dark Brotherhood DLC launch trailer.
OK， 我们来看看最新的 DLC。 世界首播。
Sweet mother, send your child unto me. For the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. This is the Black Sacrament initiate, a contract that calls
Feels really dark and bloody.
Now go, assassin. Take your blade into the night. Be rewarded for your service. In our business.
那刚刚说是 DLC 啊，上古卷轴线上游戏也可以有啊。So much stabbing in this game.
To the
Bloody.
Dark Brotherhood. And
黑
know
暗兄
this,
弟会。
in Tamriel, no one is
他就说日文化咯，6月23日文版了，日文也很多汉字啊。
especially us.
I think they're trying to like make the game real good before they do translations. See, they're starting from Japan first. 他们应该是想要把游戏做得更好，再来翻译。 专注在做好游戏。他刚刚有在
Our PC players are already having fun sneaking around Tamriel and learning more about this mysterious group. And we can't wait to see what happens when our console players get to experience the Dark Brotherhood this week. But that's not all. A core philosophy in the Elder Scrolls Online is to constantly make the game better. Since launch, we've regularly been adding innovative features such as the Justice System and the Champion System. And we're about to make another game changer.
Saves it.
Tonight, we're announcing One Tamriel, marking another major evolution of gameplay in the Elder Scrolls Online. With One Tamriel, all characters will be automatically leveled to content in the world, allowing them to freely group with anyone they want.
I closed all
and
my
also
tabs.
to explore
It has
the vast
nothing to do
world
with
of
my
Tamriel
PC.
with no level restrictions. This means all content barriers are gone and there are no restrictions on alliances or questing. From the moment you get out of the tutorial, the entire game world is open for you to explore freely.
no level
you can go wherever you want and
你
play
没有
with whomever
等级
you
限
want.
制。
This is the first time this has ever been done in a multi-platform RPG. We'll think you'll love it.
在多人线上游戏上没有绑等级，你只要一玩完它的 tutorial 教学模式，你就可以随便去整个大地图的哪里，不限制你的等级。No level restriction is
We
really
never
cool.
take it for granted. We work hard every day to make your Elder Scrolls Online experience the awesome adventure you want and deserve. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Matt. Well done.
Well done.
Now,
makes me want to play this online game. I don't have the time for it though.
Showcase. So this year, after we're done here in the hangar, we're just going to keep the showcase going. Now, for those of you watching at home, our pre-show hosts, Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb, will be back to take over the stream, and they'll bring you exclusive interviews and more information about all the games that we're talking about here tonight. Here in Los Angeles, we've built an interactive space over on the other side of the lot where you have a chance to learn more about our games, play some of them, and meet some of our developers. Over there is also food, drink, and to make sure it's a real party, we have a special performance by Blink-182, who will drop their new album.
I wish I could be there.
Who will drop their new album, California, in a couple of weeks, and you get to hear them live tonight as they start their summer tour. Now we have another treat for you over there as well, a chance to experience the latest in virtual reality from Bethesda.
VR, Bethesda VR, woo!
Weren't expecting that. Now, the first time anyone experienced modern VR was at E3 2012, and if you were there and lucky enough, you may remember getting to play Doom 3 BFG in our booth. Now, at the time, we had solved some of the toughest technology challenges posed by VR, and people were amazed. Since then, we've quietly continued our pioneering work in VR, and tonight, we want you to see and experience what you feel when you put on a headset and play the latest AAA games in the industry. We have two games for you to experience. The first is the just-released Doom. You can take a virtual tour of hell and get a totally unique look at the very latest in graphics and true next-gen rendering from our id Tech 6 engine. In addition, we think the greatest promise of VR is its ability to immerse players completely into virtual worlds, and that the best games for that experience will be first-person open-world RPGs.
Open world RPG,
so we have Fallout 4 for you to play as well. Wander the Wasteland, check out the iconic Red Rocket Tri-Combat. I'm telling you, with a Pip-Boy on your arm, a dog by your side, a gun in your hand, it's pretty incredible.
Whoa, you can wear the VR and see the whole Fallout 4?
Fallout 4 will be released in 2017 on the HTC Vive platform.
HTC Vive 限定的样子哦。
And if you thought survival mode was an intense way to experience Fallout, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What?
We want to give you a glimpse into where we're headed with VR, where you can expect us to remain a leader, offering our games on the very best platforms you choose. So be sure to check it out. Now, for more on the second half of the showcase, let's check in with Adam and Morgan to see what's happening and get an update on what they have planned. Adam, Morgan, what do you have for us?
Thanks, Pete. Now, we are here at BE.
Sounds great. With the VR, you get to see your surroundings.
You guys are going to get to see after the showcase. We have some Bethesda VR over here. Now, right now, there's no line, so that's kind of tempting, isn't it?
So taking advantage of that. And
you guys took over, that's why there's no line.
for everyone to play. Pete, I fully
没
expect
人
to see
在
you
排
at one of
队
these tables showing off that
大
card
家都在
mastery
看
skill
秀
I know you possess.
Now, in here, we're actually, Adam and I are actually going to be interviewing some of the developers that you guys just saw their games on stage, so we're going to have a lot more information for you. So everybody on the stream needs to stay tuned for that after
Definitely.
the showcase.
Lots of good info, but for the moment, let's go back to Pete and even more games.
I thought you were gonna let me try the VR.
Thank you, Adam and Morgan. We will see you guys in a few minutes.
不是要
But
试玩
we are
这个
not going
吗？
anywhere just yet because there is one more thing that we think you are going to want to see.
好，还有一样东
Last
西。
year, we
One
announced that
more
a sequel
thing.
to Dishonored was in development, marking a new chapter to the Game of the Year from Arcane Studios. We shared a few tidbits about the sequel, but for the most part, you could say we've been in stealth mode.
冤罪杀机
Until
2
now. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Dishonored 2 is going to be a very
Hiding
special game,
secret.
one that lives up to its celebrated legacy and then goes way beyond. To tell you more, please
This
join me
is
in
live.
welcoming the creative director of Dishonored 2, Harvey Smith.
We're watching this live together.
Wow. Thanks, Pete. Hi, everybody. In Dishonored, you play a supernatural assassin in a steampunk city. The game blends combat, stealth, and mobility, giving you many different pathways and approaches. When the original Dishonored was released in 2012, you embraced the game and made it your own. You discovered moves and combinations of powers that we didn't even imagine. We were thrilled by your passion for Dishonored, and we were humbled by the success of the game, which won more
玩
than
家
100
自
Game of the
己
Year awards.
发现了一些 combo
At
的
last
方
year's
式。
E3, we announced Dishonored 2. So tonight, here with all of you for the first time, we're going to show
Alright,
you
we
the game.
watched this last year. 去年就 E3 就讲这个游戏，现在才正式要发布。Oh, hype! Please do not smoke. This is something I'll definitely play.
Welcome back to the Empire
Stealth
of the Isles,
mode,
a rich
action adventure.
Victorian-inspired fantasy world with a distinct style and an exotic cast of characters.
幻想世界，非常独
For
特的
Dishonored 2, we wanted to explore a new location,
style.
Karnaca, the jewel of the
角
South.
色。
Our approach to world creation is very layered. Our art and design teams work together to create a strong sense of place with a well-realized culture. It's based on the people living there, the work they do, the architecture, economy, the climate, even the food and songs.
有独特的文化存在这个世界。冤罪杀机 Dishonored 2
In order to bring Karnaca to life, we've created a custom game engine designed to support our signature art direction and level design. We wanted Dishonored 2 to resemble a painting in motion, so we've given considerable thought to our lighting and the way it plays across every surface. We've created custom tools to support the interruptible, real-time narrative scenes necessary for a stealth simulation. And the same is true for our approach to audio, both in terms of atmospherics and stealth gameplay. All of these details make Karnaca more vivid thanks to our new technology,
它
which
算
we
是
call
潜
the
行，
Void
所以
Engine.
气氛很重要。
In crafting spaces for you to explore, we've got several creative goals. We want the environment to feel coherent and complete,
huge cards.
plausible. Where do these characters live and how do they get to work? Is there a viable pathway that makes sense? Where do they take their breaks or stop for lunch? But it goes further than that. For Dishonored 2, we felt compelled to ask ourselves about the history of a given street or shop. What was there a decade before the player arrives in Karnaca? Often you can see the layers of history. Watermarks on the wall from past floods, peeling posters and advertisements from years ago. We want every
Feels
market,
really
every
like
alley to tell a story
Fallout 4 then.
and offer you the chance to see
I
something
mean,
novel or
different time and
intriguing.
space, but that retro feel to it, maybe. 哦，还有讲啊，我有重点翻译啊，它让你感觉到真的有历史，所以它有一些海报啊，然后有一点玻璃啊，它让你制造出真的好像很逼真，真的有这个世界一样。Oh, that's it. You're just showing us the world.
On behalf
What
of all
about
my teammates at
gameplay?
Arcane and Leon who worked so hard to bring this to you, and my dear friend Rafael Colantonio, thank you so much for all the passion you've given the game.
还没看到。
In the first Dishonored game, you played Corvo Attano, falsely accused of killing the Empress, the woman he loved and was sworn to protect. And you were blamed for the abduction of their daughter, Emily Caldwin.
Emily
After escaping on the night of his execution, Corvo is gifted with supernatural powers and dedicates himself to avenging the death of the Empress and restoring young Emily to the throne. As we began to work on Dishonored 2, a single question haunted us. What became of Emily Caldwin? How would her experiences affect her, and what kind of ruler would she become?
他们做第2代的时候，就是专注在
We envisioned Emily grown up.
Emily 之后到底怎么了
？25 years of age.
25
And then we began to imagine what she'd be like as a heroic figure,
要让她像个
as
英雄
someone
女英
fighting
雄
for her life against the forces of deceit. We developed a vision for Emily Caldwin that excited us, and at E3 last year, we shared that vision with the world.
Yep.
Dishonored 2 is set 15 years after the first game. Emily Caldwin rules the Empire, watched over by her father, Corvo
Rules the
Attano.
Empire. 这是他爸爸留下来的世界，他算是接着统治。Stop stuttering! Please stop stuttering!
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Papa.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress.
妈妈已经过世了。
You're still learning. Don't
所
worry
以
about the
Emily 还在学
rabble
习。
rousers, and we'll catch the crown killer eventually.
People are saying it's you, that these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
So this deceit force.
Away from all this.
他们的敌方试着让他们看起来是坏人。
Nights out on the rooftops. Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal protector and father. I should have passed a law against that.
OK， 这是纪念妈妈。
When an otherworldly usurper seizes the throne, the fate of the Empire is left hanging in the balance. Dishonored 2 offers you the choice of playing as Empress Emily Caldwin or the Royal Protector, Corvo Attano. Emily and Corvo are both fully voiced this time, with their own perspectives and emotional responses to the events transpiring around them. Whoever you choose to play, you've got to flee Dunwall, your home, and travel to Karnaca in order to unravel the threads of a conspiracy and take back what's yours.
两个的配音都感觉很不一样，
I should talk to the
都
captain of
很
that
专
ship.
业。This is like Assassin's Creed last time. You get to play as the brother or the sister.
Dishonored is known for unscripted, simulation-driven missions where no two players ever have the same experience. There are many pathways to explore as you penetrate well-defended locations, numerous ways to find and eliminate nefarious targets. In crafting the missions for Dishonored 2, we've put a much greater emphasis on big, interesting themes, either from a gameplay or fictional standpoint, making each mission a wildly unique place to explore. I'll explain a little bit more about that. Today we're going to show you the Dust District, an industrial ruin ravaged by terrible storms that hit at random intervals. In the Dust District, a militant religious faction called the Overseers is at war with the Howler Gang. The leaders of both factions are trying to take each other down. You can side with the Overseers or the Howlers or neither. There are many ways to complete the mission.
有很多方式可以过一个任务。Okay, so this is the gameplay? Cool. What's the top left? HP? Mana?
Everything you see here is rendered in the Void engine, designed to create atmospheric and exploration-rich spaces.
OK， 有气氛可以探索。大陆人盗播我直播，那我可以做什么？那就只好贴自己的网址了 ，http twitch.tv/HimeChar.
Vice Overseer Burn, we've got to get past a Grand Guard checkpoint sealed off by a wall of light.
谢谢你啊
A cool
，Tuto。
security device reinstated by the Duke of Serkonos.
Orders from the Duke. We're losing too many people. Good soldiers blinded by that hallucinogenic powder the Howlers use, then stabbed to death or dragged down by the Abbey's hounds. One young lieutenant got hit by an overseer grenade. That was it. He was one of the Duke's system cousins.
Shit. Let's hope they do enough damage to each other so the fight goes out of them.
That won't happen until someone manages.
This is the official link to watch my
We've made
stream.
much greater use of vertical
直
space
播
for
请
the
在这个网
encouraging
址
players
看
to
哦。
explore the rooftops above the streets.
Dust out of my ears.
Dust from your minds.
The storm alters visibility for the AI and for the player. A random storm hits and Emily comments on it.
OK，
Many of
突
the
然
security
有暴
devices
风
in，Dishonored 2 are powered by wind,
有
a unique feature of Karnaka. So here we're
哦
switching off the
游
windmill to
戏
get through
里
the wall of light.
会有
There'll
一
be a
些
lot going on in
锋
this
利
next
的
fight.
方
Drop
式
attack, guards
影
climbing and
响
vaulting,
你。
combat choke, and Emily using far reach to pull an explosive whale oil tank toward her from a distance.
Far reach，它有一个左手可以伸出去抓东西的本领。
You aren't going in. So dead. Let. Get the rope for you. Hey, you. Come here.
All right, let's jump forward closer to our target, Vice Overseer Burn. The Overseers are fighting the Howler Gang for the hearts and minds of the people of Karnaka. What happens here will influence Karnaka's future and the endgames.
What do we do? Stream being stolen. Stop speaking Mandarin. Then they'll stop watching.
Here we're going to use Emily's Mesmerize power to lull a group of Overseers into a stupor, evading combat altogether. Mesmerize, they won't notice Emily or even know
对，它可
remember
以
that she
潜
was
行
here.
嘛，它有一个可以让他们就是受魅惑的方式，mesmerize，他们就不会注意到它经过。
Far Reach can be upgraded not only to pull objects from a distance, but also enemies, so you can finish them off in midair. This time, all of Emily's powers, which are new, and all of Corvo's can be fully upgraded using entirely new skill trees, giving you the ability to customize more deeply.
Okay, customize， 而且可以让你自定，就是让你自定你
If
要
you're
用什
new to the
么
Dishonored series, it's all about
组合技
options
一
and
样。
exploration, playing at your own pace. The game has many different pathways through each mission, and also different approaches, stealth or combat,
Put my
lethal or
link bigger
non-lethal,
on stream?
and a wide
Wouldn't that be
a
annoying?
wide array of supernatural powers that will dramatically change the experience as you play. We're very close to Vice Overseer Byrne's office now.
What does someone gain from stealing this? Like more viewers? 请在这个网址看啊，这个直播只有在一个地方。
Byrne is giving a briefing using a projector. We're going to plant a stun mine and then link several of the overseers with Emily's domino power, so that whatever happens to one of them will happen to all of them. They share the same fate. Switching off the projector will attract Vice Overseer Burns' attention, and when the mine affects one overseer, it will affect all of them.
有啊，我有跟兔头说嗨嗨啊。真的吗？直播画面怎么会看不到聊天室？
There are many creative ways to use domino. Now we're going to show you Shadow Walk, another key power for Emily.
那我就只好再写一个，请勿盗用。
Shadow Walk is useful for stealth and
我的画面在
combat.
吧？
You saw it in the
请勿
announced
盗
trailer that we
用
made for the game, and you can fully use
Please
it
do
in the game.
not steal
Like
my
all the powers, it can be
stream.
upgraded
There's only
in a
one
variety of
HimeChar.
ways. With Vice Overseer Byrne out of the picture, the leader of the Howlers will owe Emily a favor, and that's just one way to complete the Dust District mission. Before closing today, we want to demonstrate another signature environment from a mission called A Crack in the Slab.
A mission.
It's another example of the missions in
一个
Dishonored
任
2
务
and how they're built around big, interesting themes.
有一个
This mission
有
takes
趣很
place
大
in
的
a
主
ruined
题。
manor that's been sealed for several years. At the
Okay.
start, the outsider appears and explains that reality was warped inside this place
Reality
after an
warped
occult
inside
event.
this place.
Your supernatural powers
你
won't
有
work
超
inside the manor,
能力，
and
但
even
是在
time
这
behaves
个地方
strangely,
里面你没办法
allowing you
使
to
用。
travel
这个
back
任
and
务
forth
呢，
between the
好
ruined
像可以
present
展
and the
现
past
这个
when the
游戏
manor was
特别的
lavish
地
and
方。
refined. Here we're in the present, when the manor is in ruins. Now we've moved backwards, years into the past, when the manor was still inhabited and guarded.
If you find the stream, then like I don't know, post my link and tell people to stop
Looking
watching
through
from
the
the fake
lenses
one.
of the outsider's timepiece, you can see the alternate timeline. This is useful for solving puzzles, as you've seen, but it can also be used to avoid or take down enemies. You can watch enemies in the alternate timeline and then step through to execute
Oh,
your
alternate
plans.
timeline. 你可以在不同的时间轴上看到你的敌人。你看，你看，你看，时间在稍微的。Oh, this is so cool. What is this mechanism? Thank you for subscribing, CV2. Welcome back, 8 months hype. 谢谢你的订阅 CV2. Clapping today. All the sounds are clapping today.
We hope you're going to love the game as much as we do.
希望你们会喜欢这个游戏。什么时候出？
I have to once again give a shout out to my team in France. They've worked so hard.
Was
and
it
they are
November
so passionate
11th?
about the game and the first game. They're really ready for you to get you guys to get your hands on it, and you don't have to
Oh,
wait long. All of you can leave your
nice.
mark on the Empire of the Isles, because Dishonored 2 will release on PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and PC November 11th,
Yes, November
2016.
11. 11月11号，2016年，就是今年
But
了，我
before
好
I go,
期
I've
待
got
啊
one！ more thing for you. This is the worldwide launch of the Dishonored 2 gameplay trailer. You're seeing it here first.
Worldwide
Good night.
launch，就是刚刚是全世界首播。它的战斗方式好像利用一些不同的元素，让你每一个人可以玩得很不一样。因为是潜行，所以你可能就可以用一些不同的战略啊。它又有就是现在游戏有一些这种飞天的技艺。还有时间上可以控制，然后晕敌人啊这种东西，整个让人家觉得好想玩啊！ 刚刚说是平台上同时发售，有，所有平台同时发售。I think if a game has good taste in music, it's gonna be a great game. That's how I judge games. The setting kind of reminds me of the game Bio. What was it? I played a little bit of it.画质吗？他应该是故意做出这种有一点怀旧的感觉吧，应该是不错的画质。BioShock, yes. Does anyone else think of that game when they see the scene? The space, time, and space. Because they have this robot thing, but it feels like really
very excited about
like
Dishonored 2. Could I please have another round of applause for the very shy and took off Harvey Smith?
Applause, applause, applause.
And everyone at Arcane Studios, those guys are fantastic.
欢迎大家
They've
可
been
以
working their
看
butts off.
这边，
Now,
不管你
one
讲
of the
简
things
体
that
中文、
Dishonored
繁体
fans
中
have
文
been
都
asking
可
about a
以。
lot
不要吵架，
is
不要
whether or
起
not
争
we're
议
going to do。
小林
the
不分
collector's
国
edition.
籍。
So tonight, I'm happy to confirm that yes, we will be doing a limited number of Dishonored 2 collector's editions. The collector's edition comes with a very cool replica of Corvo's mask, as well as Emily's ring.
Should we unbox
and
this?
Be available through retailers around the globe, but supplies are limited. And as we saw with Fallout 4 last year, when you know who you are, they go out quickly. So, if you want one, I suggest that you pre-order one before they all go
他在
away.
建议你
Also, if you pre-order or digitally
预
pre-purchase
购
any version of Dishonored 2 for a limited time only, you will get a free copy of Dishonored
时间之
Definitive
内
Edition, which includes the
Definitive?
original, critically acclaimed game, plus
Definitive?
all of the add-on content remastered for the current generation of consoles.
OK，
Cool.
你现在预购才会有这个特别的 definitive 版本。那
Games
它
like
就是
Dishonored 2 and all of
会
the
包
games
括
that
所有
we've
的
shown here
那个
tonight don't
DLC，
happen by accident.
然后
There
会
are wonderfully talented,
会有
dedicated
一些
people
其
working
他
hard every
普
day to
通版
build
没有
games
的
that
东西。
thrill and inspire all of us.
Who knows what that
And I want to
is?
take a moment to recognize and thank the entire Bethesda team and all of our studios. So
对，
if you
双
take
主
a
角
look,
刚
you'll
刚
see
有讲，
teams from all over the world who are
刚刚
joining
是有
us
说
now.
随时可以
Would you
切换
please
爸爸
welcome me?
或女儿。
Sorry, would you please join me in thanking them all for their incredible and dedicated work?
Clapping, clapping，拍拍拍拍拍拍拍